SanParks manages just over 3.7 million hectares of land in South Africa, conserving the fauna and flora within its boundaries. Scientists are crucial to this mandate.
The other component of science is really that it has this ability to generate wonder. When there's new species found or new interactions understood between different species or different components of nature, and exposing that and sharing that wonder that comes through the scientific endeavor, I think is a really important component of science and science in SanParks as well. It makes us excited about the world that we live in. And I think for many people, that is a component that is not well known. And as scientists, we traditionally have not been very good at sharing and telling our stories. And I think the research report is also one avenue to bridge that.
Some 90 scientists authored over 80 papers for last year's report. And while it is as diverse as the area SanParks cover, one phrase keeps popping up: climate change.
Climate change is really quite a broad topic on the one hand, but is quite complex in how one understands what the immediate and direct impacts of climate change are. But in the report this year, we have a story on the Richtersveld in particular, and work that's been happening in the Richtersveld National Park, and looking at how in that very arid region where plants are generally adapted to aridity, the increasing aridity and the longer spells of extreme heat are actually really having an effect on a lot of those arid-adapted species. And so one of the responses has been in the Richtersveld is also to establish a nursery together with partners to actually be able to ex situ protect some of those species.
The Richtersveld's dwindling half-mens population featuring prominently.
Used to be marked as least concern on the South African rate list as well as the international rate list, and we updated the status of the species last year to now critically endangered, and it will take only one more such event to wipe out the species if there's no intervention.
The papers, while highlighting dangers and successes, also recommends action to be taken to mitigate dangers. Ulrich Hendricks, SABC News, Kimberley, Northern Cape.